Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another app to bring to you. This one will look very familiar. Now, it is called Lucky Miner. You'll see it up here in the corner of the phone, right there. We're going to get in, we're going to look at it. But from what I can tell you, just from the start and when you first download it, it's going to be an app-like app. Now, as we go in, we'll bring what you're going to see on your Play Store. This is what you're going to see. You're going to be able to download it. As you can see, the Lucky Miner company. We all know that App-like does do this type of thing. They make it under, they make it under different names, and you can still make plenty of money. The star up in the corner that tells you that you made 4,444 coins is a dead giveaway that this is in fact another one of those apps, and you will most likely see it on your payouts when you do it. You can also see with some of the related apps, you'll see that as well. They just had an update on it. You can see January 23rd of 2019. So we're ready to go. I already did open it. I put in everything, and we're going to take a look at the app, and we're going to see if it did change from some of the other ones. So let's go ahead. We'll open up Lucky Miner. This is, of course, on a phone that has not ran any of the other app-like apps, because we do want all of the opportunities for all the apps we possibly can. We don't want to have any that have been previously installed. And you see, we start off pretty decently. We have a 78 coins per minute option, which, right now that's pretty good. A 63, a 39, a 23. So right now we're already sitting at 4 fairly decent. 2 of them are pretty good. I mean, occasionally you'll see ones that are in over 100 coins per minute, but really any of these ones that are above 20 at this point in time are really good to download. So Lucky Miner is obviously another one that is going to be a decent addition to your app-like phone farm itself. Now, as you saw on the main screen, I do run other apps. I have them available. I talked about that when I set everything up. I showed you how I use the phones to make money. That's all on a different thing. This is just about this app, so we're going to talk to it there. The Gray Bear was the subscriber of mine that referred me to this. I wish he would have left a referral link instead of just saying, hey, did you check out this? I really do appreciate it, because there are so many apps that get, offered all the time, and, you can go through and you don't always notice everyone that's out there, and this was one of the ones that I didn't notice, and I thank him for bringing that up to me. I really wish he would have done a referral link so I could have used him as a referral, so we could have jumped in, but I gave it a week. I mentioned it on another video as well as sent him a comment, so unfortunately, we missed out on this one, but maybe the next one. If anybody has any of the other ones that I don't use, please send me a message. I will send you back if you want to, for some sort of referral link. Please, this is not an opportunity just to spam referral links on all of my videos, because they normally don't ever even get posted because they get put in the spam filter. So it's going to give us the option to take a look at the apps. There shouldn't be anything. As you can see, I have not ran anything on this, starting with the 4,444 coins that we start off with. So we are starting fresh. They do have a referral program, as do most of the app-like ones, and this is not a one-way referral. As it says, you will receive 250 coins for every friend you invite. Additionally, you will receive 25% of all coins your friend earns, and your friend will receive 25% of the coins you earn. This video will be out on Tuesday. I am actually shooting it one day ahead, a little bit ahead of time. So I'm not going to be downloading or running anything until after this video launches. So the referral link here is an easy way to start up, and you'll know that I am starting the app fresh, and you can be part of that 25% if you don't already use this app. If you already use this app, it's not going to work for you. It is on the first time user only. Then of course you have info and help, which lets you know if you're having problems with any of these. It gives you some frequently asked questions as well as your profile. So let's head back to the featured app page. We want to see our featured apps. We're going to go here and we're going to see the invite your friends. Like I said, this is just set it up so you can email, you can link it to your social media. I suggest everybody use their social media to try and build their friend network in all of these apps. Do it in a personal way. Don't do it in a spam auto-generated way. It does make a difference as far as how you get referrals. Use your social media to build your opportunities to make money with these apps. Now, the money sign up here is going to be our cash outs, and we're going to take a look at where these cash out. Some of these are different with the app-like apps, but most of them are pretty standard. PayPal, number one on the list. I know a lot of people are tempted to always do the PayPal payout. With app-like, always remember that if you do PayPal, there are a few things that you're going to need to do to satisfy their terms so that you get paid. Number one is you have to have a verified PayPal account, which normally means you have to have a credit card or a bank account attached to that PayPal, and they're going to send a test payment before you actually get paid. Now, this test payment can, in my experience, you'll see this test payment can take anywhere from 3 to 5 days, with the following money taking up to another week after that. So you're talking a possibility of 2 weeks if you go to PayPal. I know some people say they never pay out to them as PayPal because it shows up that this PayPal is already in use. There is an easy way to get around this, and that is in fact cash out on a gift card. They give you a number of gift cards to cash out for, and from my experience with the gift cards, within 2 days, sometimes faster the next day, you will have in your email your link to your gift card. So everything I do is cashed out through Amazon, and you can see this is kind of their standard cash out for Amazon itself. We have $2.50, $5, $10, and $20. Now, on a new app, I normally wait to the $20 mark because it's kind of a better way to make some save a little. That's what I'm going to put it as, save a little bit of coins in the transaction itself. And it's easier to earn because you have a whole lot of fresh apps to download. Now, after I've been using it for a little while, I normally stick to that $5, that 47,000 coins, just because it takes so much longer until you're able to build up your referrals and get that steady stream of coins coming in. It's just easier to cash out at $5. Your risk is lower. Normally in the start, like I said, a $10 or $20 cash out is easily obtainable if you're running all the apps they have downloaded and you're running them for at least 24 hours. I can't stress that enough. I've talked about it in a number of videos. Please run all your apps for at least 24 hours so that you can get the best benefit of the time for running these apps. We're going to take a look. We're going to go back and we're going to see the PayPal. And we're going to see they start off at 50 cents and obviously go up from there. It is the same amount of coins as you go. So if PayPal's your thing, you definitely need PayPal. Also know that they are going to pay you in euros. That is the way that app-like pays out. It does pay out in euros. So if you're in the United States, know that you're going to have an exchange rate. issue as well. Sometimes it may benefit you, other times it may not. That will depend on the exchange rate and how it fluctuates by the time you transfer the money over into US dollars. So know that if you do a $20 payout, hey, maybe you make out better and make a little more by the time you transfer it over. Other times you may lose a little bit of money depending on exchange rate. Know that that is there, and that PayPal oftentimes may charge you a fee to do so if you're trying to bring that money into a US account. Just letting you know, I'm not a huge fan of the way PayPal pays out for this app, not this app, this type of app, because of that issue of the way they test the payouts. It takes much longer. They also pay in euros. It does have an exchange rate, and it also has a fee from PayPal if you're trying to move that cash into your account itself. So know that I'm not going to push anybody to PayPal. I know it's a big thing. Everybody wants to try and convert to cash. In my opinion, with app-like apps, it is just better to use the gift card options. They do have a good bit of options. You can go through and see that the gift cards are from all over the place. They're easier to get, and they just work out much better, and you can save yourself a lot of problems when it comes to the app-like family of apps just by the way they do things. So I'm going to finish up the video there. You will see in the bottom I will have a referral link to this app itself. If you want to join me, I will be starting fresh and start running after 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. So hopefully you can get in early. I will be downloading all of these apps to make sure that they are on my device before, for some reason, they would disappear. That is another tip. I've talked about it in other videos I would recommend you doing. Make sure that if you have a good offer, make sure you download it. Don't download the first one, let it run 24 hours and come back and expect the apps to be there. They may not be there the next time you come back. So download them initially, get them ready, have them on your phone. We're going to go back to the main screen. I leave some space, and what I do is after they download, I drag them up and I stack them up along my screen as you see here. So they're ready. You will see these stars. If I bring it down, you can see this means that there is a app-like in the thing. You can see play your first app and start collecting coins immediately. You can also see you received your welcome bonus and as it was installed. When you install a new app, that will pop up and it will stay up in the corner until you open the app. I wait for that symbol to show up before I open the app, and I also will try and open the app directly from inside the app itself. Don't just press it on the outside. You can go to in here and say, and go to your apps and go to play them. It is just an easier way to make sure that you are getting the best availability to running this app. It's nothing worse than going in and thinking that it's going to give you coins, coming back 24 hours later and seeing no coins earned because for some reason you clicked on the app outside and it didn't open up and recognize that it came from this app itself. If you go in here and you go into My Apps and the app shows up and says it, and you can run it directly from there, that will ensure that it is running through your app-like app and you're making coins on it. Also, remember up here in the corner you will see that star. That means that when you downloaded it, it is recognized by the app itself and you know it's going to run it. I thank you all. I hope you're enjoying the content. I am trying to bring some new and different stuff as well as some new apps as ways to make money. I actually just this morning got one of my pending payouts in, so we at least know a little bit of things are getting straightened out and some payments are coming out for other ones that have been taking quite a while. But this family of apps always seems to do fairly well. I know a number of people had some issues with PayPal. Like I said, you can fix that easily. It may not be your favorite thing to do, but you know what? I'll take an easy an easy payout that I know is dependable over something I have to risk every time, and it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Remember, do what's best for you. In the world of phone farming, there is always some different and other ways that work for different people. This is the way that works for me. I've had great experiences with it over the 2 years that I've been using these type of app-like apps themselves, and I can say a number of people have said it feels like a scam. When you initially first start, it may feel that way. Anybody in the world of phone farming will tell you that when you first start using these, if you have no experience in using these type of apps, same thing with many of the other phone farming apps, they don't feel right. Something feels like it's weird. You know, you see all these ads popping up and you think the app's broken. That's the way it's intended to work. And until you really get into this and do your research about the apps and how they work, it may feel a little bit like a scam. I can tell you that I've made plenty of money using apps just like this one, and there's no reason why you can't as well. So I thank you all for joining me here, and this app's definitely growing in popularity. When it was first mentioned to me, they had 50,000 downloads, and when I finally downloaded it, just in time to make the video here, because I wanted to do it on the schedule, they did have 100,000. So there is a large number of people using this app out there, or at least have downloaded the app, and hopefully that will mean that there will be more advertisements available to everybody out there, some higher earning apps available, and we can all make that extra little bit of money that can help us when we need it. I thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoy what I do here on the channel. If you do, please feel free to subscribe. I know a number of people are joining up every day. I see it on the YouTube channel, the number of subscribers. We are constantly growing. It is a great thing, and I am thankful for each and every one of you that join me here in my phone farming journey, as well as my YouTube journey itself. It has been a great going on 2 years now, and we are seeing good growth. We've gone through a couple hard times with YouTube. There's always problems when it comes to you know, making content. They've taken away some things, they've given back some things, but ultimately it's the best of what you make it, and I really do enjoy making videos for everybody, because I found this world of phone farming to be greatly beneficial for me, for my family. It's managed now for 2 Christmases to definitely help out. And I keep stocking up on that Amazon gift cards. That is my new favorite way to cash out. In the beginning, it was all PayPal. I always wanted to get PayPal money because I could move it over to my checking account, and it could help with every day-to-day bills. But I found that just dealing with PayPal can be a little bit frustrating in its own, and it is just as easy, and you can find just about anything you want on Amazon as well. So I thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe. And as always, everybody, have a great day.